All right, it is 96.9 Cool FM After Dark with Daddy Freeze. I've got the whole crew of lobsters in the building.
Oh, wow.
Now, somebody said, Daddy Freeze, it's not fair for you to talk about women. I'm not calling women lobsters. It is these ones that are here with me that are the lobsters. Not every woman. No. All other women are okay, but these ones that God just dashed me, they are lobsters. Any one of you disagree that people are not lobsters?
Yeah, we're not.
We're not.
Okay, let me read the tendencies of a lobster. I always have it saved somewhere here. Where is it? Saved picture. That's right. A lobster's brain is located in its throat. Its nervous system in its abdomen, its teeth in its stomach, and its kidneys in its head. It also hears using its legs and tastes using its feet. And it tends to favor one limb, meaning they can be right-clawed or left-clawed, APC'd or PDP'd. Anyway, sorry about all that. Okay, so we have quite a bit of gist for you. Why is this thing... It's like I'm tied down like a camel.
This one.
And why doesn't this one have a puff on the other side? Okay, at least I'm not tied down like a camel. Woohoo! Okay, so much happened this weekend, starting here. This lobster went to do INEC duty.
Yeah, I was supposed
So
to
how
be.
was wasting a weekend? What did it feel like?
First of all, we're past that, right? Because, I mean, this Saturday again, we're still going to go out and vote.
Were you paid for this last Saturday?
No.
Why?
Because the election didn't hold.
It
now.
doesn't mean, but they engage your services. Were you the one that said the election should not hold? So you went there and wasted your lifetime.
You know. But eventually, the election is going to hold and we're still going to go out to vote. But the only thing is, I'm not going to be working anymore as a presiding officer. I'm going to go and vote, exercise my franchise. I'm going to vote like a civilian man because I need to vote.
Why are you not working for INEC again? You have lost
I
hope.
want to vote. I want to vote.
You want to vote?
Yes, except they tell me that this time they're going to have logistics. The logistics that was the issue. I hope this time they have it sorted out.
This time is not far away. It's just a few days
It's
away.
just a few days away. So,
What if they postpone again?
Then Nigerians will come out for them now, definitely.
I actually enjoyed mine.
You enjoyed your holiday?
No,
we know
the
you now.
INEC and party stuff.
Yes, you know, we know you.
I was working for
Queen
Banky.
Lazy of
That is
life.
I was working for Banky as pulling agent.
If
and
you see her when she wants to eat her food, all this food, how am I going to
that
eat
if,
this
even
food?
if they want to postpone it again,
Somebody that is lazy with food is now an election.
Banky, he treated us well, so
Banky W, you
Yes.
followed him.
yes.
No,
That's how you
pulling
went to
agent.
attend Tunde Ednot's birthday party.
Ah.
Eh? If they have 100 of you in a country, they don't need that country. Listen, that country does not need, what do they call them, wannabes, groupies. No. Just come and hire groupie for sale.
Zika. I was passing though.
You were passing Tunde Ednot,
But yes.
you were passing Banky W.
You pass her
But it
by.
was really sad though. It was really sad to see my fellow corps members sleep. You know what happened? My friend went there because you know I'm too tush for all that kind of thing. So I actually called
You're
my
too
friend.
tush for INEC. Take
No.
note.
No. I mean, I'm too tush to go and sleep in a classroom that is not.
So where did you
comfortable.
now sleep?
Oh, I got myself a place to sleep, which was very comfortable. Now the thing is,
Shout out to your big God.
yeah, big God,
Shout
thank
out.
you. It's good to have a big God.
Yes.
Lagos.
Okay.
So my friend actually went there because the primary school where we're supposed to be at have the meeting, get the ballot papers and everything. My
So
friend
did you see the ballot paper?
No, I didn't see it because
Did
I
you-
didn't go. I
did
was
you
just
thumbprint
calling
any
to.
down.
No. It's
Please,
not.
oh.
No.
Help us.
So you know what was really funny? My friend told me that when she got there, because she went there very late, so she got there like 8 p.m. and then when she came, somebody was like, "You don't collect your bench." And she was like, "What bench?" So you're just coming. Go and hustle for ground, no, because bench is already occupied. So people had benches, like the ones that the students used to sit, and then if you didn't come early, the benches were already occupied. All you had to do is just go and look for one space on the floor where you put your wrapper or something to sleep. And it was really bad. So
Okay, so you were expected to sleep on a bench.
Yes.
No. I'm not getting. You were expected to sit on the bench and do your INEC work.
No, like
sleep.
No, you were expected to sleep.
You're going
As
to
in, close your
and
eyes.
sleep
And
because they did not have any accommodation provided for the core members, which is really sad. Now my problem is this what has been going on all the years that they've been doing elections and nobody has ever
No. At this point, Nigeria needs to get a visa and go to Dubai. Nigeria needs to leave Africa and go to Dubai and go to Europe and see how election is done.
Or maybe like put Nigeria on
At least
OLX.
put people. At least put people in hostel.
Yeah.
Hostels.
But the
A
people.
bed and a breakfast is standard in a human being's life, especially a graduate who is volunteering to work for the
Serve
government.
country. It's
Oh
not
wait,
even-
you volunteer. I thought it was like a must.
they made it a must, right?
Okay, so
For all
after this,
them,
after this, you are no
anyone
longer volunteering.
like after what? After the election.
So this, that's why you are no longer volunteering this Saturday. You don't want to sleep on bench.
Because I don't want to sleep. I don't want to discomfort myself because
People
of
had the opportunity of having a whole Naomi Crystal
Yes.
one on
exactly.
Instagram,
You see,
and all of a sudden
people
you
like
lost
me,
it
we're
because
willing
of
to
bench.
fight for this country. We're willing to serve this country, but they don't make us comfortable. So why
Which
do we-
country? All right. Before we get into more trouble than we are worth, let us talk about other INEC related matters such as Wizkid.
Oh, I definitely stand.
Wizkid came up and released a statement. And who remembers what he said? Can somebody just summarize? Because it scattered our brain the whole weekend.
Amal.
Amal,
I don't know.
Uganda. It will be hard for them to find you in Uganda. So you just tell us what you read and saw.
I think he mentioned something about both parties, both being the same.
Mm-hmm.
That was basically what he said. Both parties are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Then Uncle David responded.
Okay, so Davido now responded on his own, minding his own business. He just said nigga hurt. He wasn't referring to Wizkid or Nigerians
we
with
know
their
who
peanut brain
he
and
Now
lobster
concluded.
sands.
we know who he was referring to.
We
He
don't
should
know. We
just
just
The
concluded.
he should have
lobsters
just
know who he was
mentioned the
referring
name
to.
I don't
with
know.
his chest. Just
No.
own up, as in say it with your chest.
David
we
has
know.
a lot of haters.
We know it's not a lot of haters. We know these things. We,
You know, you guys remember, I just read to you about lobsters. She said, say it with your chest. and here is what the lobster says. The lobster's nervous system is in its
That's a Twitter thing. It's not about
abdomen.
no. That's a Twitter thing.
And his
That's-
brain is in his throat.
Naomi, you just
So
shut
a
yourself.
lobster
No,
most
but
likely.
that's a
This is
Twitter
Alex,
thing.
yeah.
That won't understand because
Say it with
it's a
your
millennial thing, right? It's a millennial thing to say it with your chest, like mean it, beat your hand
Say
on
it
your
with your
chest.
chest.
Own it, basically. Own it that this is what I'm saying and I'm
You see,
stopping this person.
unfortunately, I'm not a millennial. I was taught Queen's English, not say it with your chest like lobsters do. Anyway, let's go back to our beautiful unfolding story. So Davido happened to say nigga hurt, and a lot of people attributed it to the tweet by Wizkid, and a lot of fire came on to Davido, especially from one girl whom he describes as no Arsenal, no Man U, and brown teeth.
Wow.
I do not quite agree with that description, but it's what he said.
So misogynistic.
Come on.
Okay, so let us look at what she said. Unfortunately, can we really play the audio without getting into trouble? Okay,
She
so
said a whole
you
lot.
say what she said. Say what you remember that she said.
Okay, so
I've
she
learned my
said
lesson from Paul in
she said what she said actually was that retaliating to what David called her. She was like, I have a problem with his response because I said something contrary to what he said, right? And I expect him to come at me.
No. You are jumping. What did she say? Because
Oh.
there was no.
Okay,
Davido does not know this girl.
Okay.
Davido does not know this auntie at
Actually,
all.
he does, but yeah.
How does he know her?
Because in his apology, he said it that I know the girl and her boyfriend. Yeah.
Okay, but when the girl jumped on okay,
Yeah,
you know
so,
Davido,
yeah.
but then you jump to Wizkid's side.
And you can. It's not even about siding anybody. It's about siding the comments. All right. So now to her.
But you see, I understand. There's a way you side comments that could be insulting.
Well,
Yeah.
she's not besties with Davido, so she has a right to pick a stand for herself, okay?
And while picking the stand, can she choose nice and kind words?
Or the truth, or stuff that she actually
I actually don't
knows.
think I don't see the thing that she said that was so annoying. I really don't see it.
I'm not supporting bashing her. I don't like body shaming people, even though I'm notorious for doing it. Because I'm an Ibadan boy. Where we grew up, once you come, the first thing you see is head.
But it's a different thing when you say it to your fellow guy.
No. What happened to feminism? Aren't we all equal? Oh, we're no longer equal when it comes to insulting.
Please.
This sensitive generation is the curse of the earth. As in, I don't even understand how you see people are lobsters. If I say it now, it will look like I'm a mean person. You want to be equal. Do you believe in equality?
No, I believe in equity.
Equity. So that's equity now. You insult me, I insult you back. It's equity. Oh, you don't believe in that one again. Find another thing you believe in. All right. So David came back, and there was some sort of a slaughter when he returned. I'm looking for it. By the way, we're scrolling through Instablog. We need to give them some credit.
Shout outs.
Big shout out to Instablog. They always carry the news on time, and they try to be as unbiased as possible. I wish I could say the same about Chinny's blog. Is a blog?
I was also going to ask.
So anyway, David came at the woman came back at David. Who did people side on Instablog?
Well, that's the thing. So David has these people that flock around him that would never say the truth about him. So they just basically support anything that he says, even though he's right or wrong. And then there are also the people that are understanding, the people that have sense.
Okay, so you are saying the people that are following Davido don't have sense.
Because they will never tell you the
Please
truth.
scroll
now.
her
They will
name on Twitter.
I beg, no.
Naomi Crystal.
Naomi
One.
Crystal 1.
I'm sorry, no, that's what I meant. That's not what I meant. But half the times, man, you know how David is like the alpha male in his team. So because
What
of
did you expect him to be?
because of the money that
The
the other
Olosho?
ones
In his team?
because of the money that the other ones get, they will never tell him, guy, you fuck up. Let's stop here. Or you know. See, I don't like talking about David because it makes me say things I'm not supposed to say on the radio. Amal, over to you, please.
Hey, over to me.
You were saying about David. Anyway, here's it. Let me just act like an elder. Wizkid said his own. Davido said her own. Abi his own. Auntie put her mouth. She collected what she did not bargain for.
So that's the problem. Why would it be that he would say to her in return? Can't you just...
No, but she
you
was
know,
Hold on.
Who
Have you gone to my timeline before?
Daddy Freeze.
When you come and yarn nonsense in my timeline, there's no limit of a name that I cannot call you. So people need to learn. You see, these celebrities, Dotun once said celebrities don't have mercury in their veins.
Yeah.
People who have a following on Instagram or Twitter or wherever are also human beings. You need to respect that and respect them. So please, all of you coming out against Davido, coming out against Wizkid, you need to be careful. If they attack you once, let me tell you, all Wizkid needs to type is one line. His followers will finish it, and you will hate yourself. You will turn on Twitter, and it will be like shock therapy. There was a time I had a quarrel with Don Jazzy, like 6 years ago. As in, I was replying one insult. When his followers came after me, I was replying one insult. As in, I couldn't even see the insult. The insult was just disappearing on my timeline. And a new set of insults were, and I was like, And that's me that has followership. Now imagine you that you have 35 followers from your office and 12 from your family. None really like you. Then you now go and face someone that has 6.5. How many people are in your village? Are they up to 6.5? If your whole village comes out to side you against Wizkid or Davido, you think you can win?
David is coming
But
for
actually,
you.
The whole village population is 700,000. You now want to fight someone that has 6 million people following him.
No, but well, He has come out to apologize, which is very good.
Which is very good. I like
Which,
that.
yeah.
And I don't like the body shaming part.
Mm.
You can abuse anybody. You can, but even the body shaming, try not to let it be. You can say somebody's head, somebody's teeth,
Yeah.
Somebody's
somebody's
nose.
neck like
That
giraffe.
was like
Someone looks like they
Just
know
because-
everything.
But you know, when you attack Arsenal and Man U, it can get a bit
Yeah.
personal.
And I feel like I can try to understand him. It was just an emotional outburst, especially when you're put in place side by side with somebody that your relationship with the person is not really great. So I understand that.
But by now,
emotional
this Wizkid and
outburst.
Davido relationship, somebody should have mended it now.
But weren't they friends like in December?
Man, they should just forget about.
For
them.
you know, they are friends, Joe.
Yeah, they're friends. They're just doing their thing.
But they don't need publicity. I mean, it's Wizkid and
Anymore,
Davido. They
yes.
don't need publicity.
But I'm thankful that I'm happy that Davido has come out to apologize and said everything.
And I'm
he
also
did.
Yeah,
happy that
apologize
girl is
too.
going to learn.
Yes. To only
needs
Learn
to
what?
learn.
Learn not to
Learn
put her
what?
mouth inside matter that
I'm
is
not
bigger
even
than
surprised.
her.
And also when
I
people
don't
are talking,
understand. It's social media. Everybody has
No.
an opinion on social media,
No.
right?
Do you
Everybody
know how many
can
hours that
support-
girl spent last night or 2 nights ago crying?
Well, that's the thing now. That's the thing. You have to grow.
Do you know how many
up
people are going to
get back
console
in.
her? Oh, auntie, sorry. Nobody's saying you should not talk, but just be very careful.
and come with facts, not
Yeah.
things that you think.
I've known people that will talk, then they'll block their account, then they'll deactivate their account, then they'll delete their account
Cardi.
because of what is coming.
Yeah. I mean, and David should be, like you always tell me, that if he should also work on his emotions, because somebody that wants to be a future leader, if that's what's inspiring for, he should cut down on all this.
He's already a leader. He has followers on Instagram.
9 million.
Okay.
There are some countries that don't have 9 million citizens. You have 9 million followers. You are a president in your own right. Hello. All right, we're going to go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking about Gbenro and Osas.
Ooh.
That also trended this lazy weekend. That and more when we return on the catch-up. Stick around after dark with Daddy Freeze. 96.9 Cool FM. Welcome back from that break, and we have quite a lot of gist in the building. First, big shout out to Jussie Smollett. Oh, Jussie. They are saying he was the one behind the INEC. Oh, what people would not do for publicity is what I'm still searching deeply for. Jussie. And people have carried banner for you. Hey. All right, let's leave Jussie before we get into more trouble. Let's talk about 2 people that have also been a bit trendy, or should we say trending? Ladies and gentlemen, Osas and Gbenro. So I'm officially handing over to the lobsters. One lobster just stepped in. Big shout out to Lobster Princess. Her own brain is not in her throat. It's inside her fingernail. So Princess,
Yes, Daddy Freeze.
let's start with this Osas and Gbenro saga. What do you think? First of all, just start. So
I mean, for me, if he had said that to me, being Osas, I would have responded with, "Why would you leave your child and travel out of the country?" It's as simple as that. It's simple. You travel out of the country. I went out. We're both bad parents.
What
then.
exactly was he complaining about?
He
Like,
said she left the kid with a nanny and went to the club. She went to a club one night. She will come back in the morning, Abi. You traveled out.
No.
No,
I think
Daddy
you're
Freeze.
getting it all.
No, Daddy
wrong.
Freeze. Daddy Freeze.
Let me read his post to you.
Okay.
Who leaves their baby in the house and goes to party and hang with friends stroke event from 6 p.m. till 5 a.m. It's not the first, second, or third, or fourth time. The other night you slept out, you sent our baby with a stranger to drop her off back home with the nanny so you can be out all night.
Really, who does
but
that?
6 p.m., 5 p.m. That's to 5 a.m. That's the time clubs are open.
That's
My
it.
problem is
My own is, why is she the only person responsible for this?
Yeah.
She's not the only one
One.
responsible.
So why does he think that he's in the right place to call her out publicly on something
Two.
like that?
What's the job of a
They are
nanny?
both parents
Sorry?
of one child.
And they are both in the same industry, so he should understand how the industry works. So I
Exactly.
don't understand what he's.
I don't
As
understand
in,
his problem because first of all, this is the industry that she was in before you decided to get married.
You
to her.
know,
And now she's a mother.
That's a thing.
So I don't understand. Okay, her job changes when she becomes a
No,
mother.
but you take your responsibility.
Is the
Take
child
it
Now
still?
where?
leaving the
Take it
house by
where?
6
Is the
PM
child
and
still
staying
breast-
out to
Is the
6
child
AM
still
and then come
breastfeed?
back?
Like, is the child still having breast milk?
No, they should
This
stop.
is
They
not
should.
right.
They should stop
It's not
being.
right.
They should stop
She's
being
not
what she
taking her
wasn't.
responsibilities as a
Come
mother.
on.
What's the
How can you
standard
share
of
it?
right? I really.
Hold on,
First
hold
of
on, hold on, all of you now, keep quiet. This time, I'm supporting Zika.
you suppose
Because of course you will
Because
support
you
You
Zika.
see, listen. All of you are crying. Our marriage is breaking up. Our marriage is breaking up. The time you people are spending dashing pastor money and praying inside church for your marriage, you could have sat at home and made that marriage work.
But Daddy
Yes.
Freeze, the
Daddy
man
Freeze,
that
you
is
want to talk
talking-
about
Hello?
making marriage work? Daddy Freeze, you know, you of all people understands that this is not exactly how this marriage thing is. There are no set rules for this thing, Daddy Freeze.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, come on. I understand that there's some. That's why I can never, ever marry
Someone in
someone
the industry.
in the
Exact-
movie
exactly.
industry,
Exactly.
someone in
Exactly.
anything media.
I mean, we've talked about this on the show before. What
Because in all fairness, it could be her job.
Yes.
Exactly.
But
As
there's
a
some people
mother.
that enjoy that part of their job very much.
Yeah.
So it could end up also being the fact that she just likes the party. But the thing is, there are two sides to this thing. I would never, as she's going out at that 6 p.m., by the time she's coming back at 5 a.m., her parents will be dead. The goat that we
That's what I
bought
would
as
do.
dowry would have been returned. The yam will be on one side. The marriage is over.
You know that the phrase, he didn't just say that.
But that's
this
me.
thing happened once. This is a constant thing.
Now,
Yeah,
now,
for
now,
starters,
here's what
it's
I
not
don't.
Jobs are
Right.
constant.
But excuse me, the person that is talking, is it the same person that we always see on Instagram living his best life in Miami?
Do you understand?
Nipples, putting the rainbow
So because
sign.
of that, you as a wife and as a mother of a
Okay,
child,
so,
you make
because,
a
so
side
why
effect
is
on
it?
me.
So why is it always? Why is it the mother of the child? What happened to
They
the
are both
father
parents.
of the
They are
child?
both parents.
There's nothing wrong with that.
If only he
There's
would
nothing
sit
wrong with
in
that.
the
Okay, there's
country
nothing
as
wrong
well.
with the father living his best life and
the
the
mother
woman
likes
staying
no,
at
you
home.
can
You know-
do whatever you want, but
See-
okay, the thing is that I think both of them has an issue.
The
They
thing
oh,
is,
yeah.
if he would sit his behind in the country as well at home, they would have, had a balance.
What did you want to say? Rainbow? Did
Ah,
you want okay. All right, now here's
They would
my
have had a
verdict.
balance.
Here's my verdict. She is not exactly wrong going out all night, 3, 4, 5 nights a week.
If it's what
Yes.
puts the bills, put the
What
money.
makes you happy? Happiness.
But you
is
see,
paramount.
it's part of what we need. Look, anytime you carry someone and you want to get married to that person, you've got to understand that person's career.
Exactly.
It's not every career that you can do from home. Linda Ikeji makes more money than almost everybody in Nollywood put together. Like literally. And she makes it from the comfort of her bedroom.
yeah.
Some people will have to hop from club to club, bar to bar, event to event, plane to plane, daddy to daddy, before they can make 10% of what she commands. So you have to understand that, okay, this Naomi Crystal that I want to marry, can I really cope with club hopping?
Please, I don't do
Listen, if I got married, for instance, to Mariah
Identify.
Carey or Beyonce, I will know that I'm probably going to see her twice a month,
Yeah.
unless I'm ready to pack my bag and follow her on tour.
Uh-huh.
And when she's on tour, she's walking. I can't just go and meet her on stage when she wants to do her performance and say, Beyonce, come and kiss me now, I'm your husband. It's not going to work. You've got to understand what her life is. Now, I will have a problem if I married Zika and Zika now wants to become Beyonce. We will have a lot of issues.
Why?
But you can.
Because I saw Beyonce, I did not marry her. It's Zika I married. Then all of a sudden, Zika wakes up one morning.
What is Zika
Oh,
finds?
this is
What if
midlife
Zika finds her
crisis.
path?
So she
Yeah.
shouldn't dream or she shouldn't find her path.
I'm
because
not
she's
saying she
married.
shouldn't dream or find her path. let me know her path. If I can walk with her path,
No, but
we
it
path
can-
together.
What if this
If I
path
ca-
springs up on her?
Yeah.
Then
You spring out.
let them return my bride price. Let me pay for another woman.
No, but you know what
They will not have ideas.
You know what I don't get? When people are dating, they do the thing together. They'll go to club together. They'll enjoy. But now I have a child. Now my life has to stop. Now I must sit home.
No, you
Now I must
No,
carry
you
child.
see, it's like let's talk about Kansime now, for instance. We all know. You know how many times I've dropped Naomi at the bus stop to go home, Zika at the junction to go home, and Kansime at the club. So if I'm getting married to Kansime, I know that club hopping is going to be it's like
married.
we have breakfast at home, lunch at an eatery, and dinner in the club.
Now the walkway.
I will not be able to call Kansime on a Thursday and say, baby, what did you cook? It will sound more like, babe, what did they cook in Quilocks?
No, but appearance.
But then again, if it's part of what pays the bills, if
Yeah.
it's what you do to pay your bills.
Listen, you have to wrap your, because it's not every. I dated one girl in London one time. That's how I showed up. The girl said, I want to go out on an all girls night thing.
I had to sit at home.
And I was coming in from Paris. And I wanted to pay a surprise. I didn't know that they don't pay London girls surprise visits. That's how I just showed up with flowers. Hey, baby. She was like, oh, and she was genuinely happy and nice, collected the flowers, put them in some water, and said she'll be back, that she was on her way out. So me, I was like, she said, but you didn't tell me. She already cancelled the all nights out with the girls twice already. Is she going to cancel it the third time? So I'm like, okay, can I tag along? Then she looked at me. Her voice became a bit more stern. What part of girls' night out don't you understand? And she looked at me again and said, I made some oats
That's it. Make yourself
in the
comfortable.
microwave. That's
Microwaved
how I sat down
oats.
boiling and wasted like 200 and something euros to come in from Paris. And I had to go back to Paris because not from London to Nigeria. My ticket was Paris, JJ, so my ticket is waiting Paris back to Nigeria. So I had to go back to Paris again.
Just enjoy the oat.
Just
What the oats
Did you use milk for the oats?
I was just there feeding till she came back at 4 a.m. And she came back tired. So,
Yeah.
of course, we broke up.
Yeah, so you only
Well,
got.
because
So
of that.
I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
only.
because it doesn't work for
I'm
him,
guessing-
right?
I'm
So
guessing-
it's fine.
It doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
It's very
fine.
reason. I'm guessing
I
it
don't
was
wanna
only
be-
oats you had that night.
I didn't eat the oats. I ate food on the plane on my way back to Paris. It tasted better than any oats. But what am I trying to say? That's me. It doesn't have to be you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It doesn't have to be anybody else. Just know what you want. But I have a problem. I've been in relationships with girls that we understood each other, we're fine. Then she has a brainwave.
Yeah.
I can't deal with brainwaves. I like us to work together. I'm the kind of guy who likes to be around his woman. You can say it's old-fashioned.
No, it's not.
That's
I think we keep quiet.
Zika.
You see, that's
This
growing
Zika.
up in Romania, for instance. I remember my aunt used to work at the bank. The bank was down the road. She used to walk in the morning to the bank and come back by 4. Then the husband used to work inside the house. He had his own printing press inside the house. And once they come back, they are working dinner together. He's mowing the lawn, but they are shot together. If they're having a parties in the house, people are coming over. There's a lot. You see, Nigerian couples, or what a couple has become, are two people who are tied together with a ring and a contract, but are not together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? One person is on one part of the globe, the other person, and it's all just like everything else is done by social media. How are you, baby? I'm fine. I just saw your picture on Instagram. Nice. You understand?
Let's FaceTime.
Let's FaceTime. Let's do WhatsApp or
Video
whatever
call.
it is. Video call. That's where it ends. The genuine togetherness of a relationship is largely lost out, especially by those who want to be the rich, still work and live together. I can give you, my boss is an example. She has her business here. He has the business in the same compound. They work together. That's my dream. That's my ideal life. What is my wife running up and down inside the nightclub at 4 a.m.? I say, what is she looking for?
But then if it's that's the two people, that means you have to have similar paths.
Good.
Because
or I have to be someone who can tolerate that kind of thing. I have a friend. I'm not going to mention who it is.
In this scarcity of husband,
This is
you're not
Ace.
looking for somebody that has
So is you a lawyer? Because I'm a lawyer.
Naomi, what you're doing is very unfair. You are grabbing a man who is not compatible with you and forcing him to be in a relationship with you and threatening him death, hellfire, and all those things if he leaves you.
That's not exactly how it
No,
works.
but you finally got a man after years and years.
As in,
Then you start saying, you,
Okay, let me ask you, what if you marry a man, a nice guy who's nice, doesn't beat you, takes care of you, is nice and loving, and says, you know what, if I'm not there, you're not going clubbing.
Oh, why?
It depends on why I'm going clubbing, Daddy.
No,
Is
if
it
you're not there,
couple?
it's a rule. If I'm
No,
not there,
you're not going to give me that
you are not going-
rules like that. What kind of rule is that?
Is it couples
see,
night?
What
Can
are
you
we
give your wife
doing?
that kind of rule?
Dictatorship? Is this a dictatorship?
would you like your wife to go clubbing without you?
No.
Why?
Would you
Don't you
like to
trust
go
her?
clubbing without your
it,
husband?
it depends on why she's
That's
going.
why. That's what I said. It depends
Exactly.
on why I'm
Depends on the
clubbing.
reason.
So imagine
Why
if
do people go clubbing?
Daddy
To go and
Freeze.
buy
To
fish.
enjoy.
Daddy
To
Freeze.
do what? To
No,
enjoy
in this
the
day and
business.
age.
Some
relieve
promoters,
No, but
I can
if I am
understand.
not
In
a
this
media
day and
person
age.
and I don't have any reason to ordinarily be at a club,
I
without
won't
my
even
husband,
be
Do
there.
you need a reason?
Right?
Do you need a reason?
No, Kansime does not need a reason. The club is 4 times a week. He's inside her schedule.
She's the only one that is free.
But
She's the only one that has work to do at night as a media person.
No, that's why she's also out there with the others. She's not the only one.
all right,
And
now,
some
let me
people
read-
that are not her.
Let me read what he ended with. So quick to run out of the house and then not come back till the following morning. I've lost count, forgetting you. Be person, mama, even if nothing else means to you. I can forgive you for all the bull.
Yes.
Out.
But between me and my children, or being that responsible man, that's a no-no. Since I've used both families to talk to you, to no avail, you take this space that stroke app more seriously. Let the people out there really ask you if you really need his English though.
Instead of focusing, he's focusing on the wrong thing.
Really ready
If
for this journey.
yes, you know what to do. Otherwise, let me jump on the next flight to take my daughter and continue building her future for her oucher,
Okay,
which
okay.
was the plan in the first place.
Okay.
Wow, they have
Really?
a plan.
Now, I have a problem with that.
The
Let me
English.
take my daughter. Hello, I need to wake you
Which
all
was the
up,
plan in the
men
first
and
place?
women. No, none of you. You see, until you become a hermaphrodite or you are intersexed, you cannot have a child. You can only share a child with someone. So this
Right.
my child that our foolishness and culture has given us in our brain is going to put us at plenty trouble. Please, you don't own children. Children are not your property. You share the responsibility of being in a child's life with somebody else.
Exactly.
And try as hard as you can not to deprive that person of that responsibility and also the benefits that come with being a father or mother. So taking my daughter and running, why don't you sit down and discuss shared parental responsibilities
No.
instead of just saying, give me my daughter. If marriage no work, nobody they give anybody picking again 2019. No.
Yeah.
Nobody has anybody that lied to you. That's why some old people or 50 and they don't 50 and above, they don't believe that the children are. Anyway, some cultures tell the men that the children are his. All those foolish cultures we are going to put to an end to in
Amen.
2019. Please. So if your culture is like that, just hear that I said it's foolish.
Nobody's saying amen.
If you want to fight me, come and fight me. Have
Amen.
your times on and off social media. Just know that you do not own children. you share the parental responsibility and benefits with someone.
Yes.
So here's the thing. Now, bros, when you marry this woman, you knew it was her life. I will not marry a woman that likes to hop club. I mean, hop club. Club hop, whatever it is. It's not me. I take my wife clubbing.
Oh wow.
Once in a blue moon.
Very
which
blue.
is like once every 3 years.
Once every 5 years.
Or 6 years. Whatever. But that's it. We are going for a girls. Hey, auntie. No. That's not gonna work.
At home.
Do you understand? I also don't go for all guys out. You know, I have a couple of friends. Shout out to Marky Mark, who always wants me to come hang out from time to time. But yeah, that's as far as it goes.
But you see, that's equality. You know, you're doing this. You know, you're practicing what you preach.
Oh yes.
But the problem is, most guys, most guys will tell you, I don't want you to go out. But him, you can think he's a club promoter.
Let me tell you, my nightclub is in my
turning
house. My children will tell you. I sit down like this, the television is on. They are serving me the nkwobi, shewu, pepper snail. My bud, or hein, is right beside me right there. You know? Odeku is Odekuin. That's my club in my house. The pepper soup is flowing. Everything that is in a club, except, of course, the strippers.
Not in
I
every.
feel
Not in
the
every
lack
club.
of from time to time, but I don't care. I'm joking. So that's another option, guys. If you don't want your girls hopping, don't hop.
Yes.
I mean,
Let's
you
stay
can't be
home.
doing. I'm out
Let's
with the
stay
boys.
home, right?
I'm out with the boys. I'm out with the boys.
Has
Then
the
you now
baby
be telling me I
eaten?
should stay home and be taking care of the children. What happened now?
Both of you
What
are
happened in
out, then who takes care of the
2019?
If
If
we're
both of
out,
you are
If we're
together.
out, we make plans for the child.
Especially
It's
when
not.
they're
See,
sharing
it
the
is not an
bills,
evil
right?
thing for nannies to take care of children.
It's really
Zika.
not.
It
That's
is
why
not.
they-
It's
they're
a
trained.
job.
I also don't get that part. You
not.
left the nanny to take. What's the nanny's job?
I don't
You're
know.
just supposed to leave the child with a bouncer.
No,
You leave your child.
You supervising the
You
nanny.
take your child to a
She was
school.
supposed to take the child to the club and give the bouncer to back.
Back with the child.
The bouncer
Exactly.
will back the baby and
She
the
go out
collecting
one
gets
night
fee.
and then leave her child with the nanny and comes back. She won't see both the nanny.
Who
and the
told you
child.
that
That's when
if
you're
she
getting
stayed
nanny
home with the
from.
child,
Calm down.
something bad
Where
can
do you
happen
get
to
your
the
own
child?
nanny from?
Things like
Nanny
that
that
happen,
will.
that
No
they-
nanny still.
Zika, check out your nanny from
That
African
From
Magic.
to school.
No,
Zika,
Nollywood.
Zika.
That the police they do it.
Zika,
The sisters
Zika.
nanny have done it.
Your sister's nanny
Zika,
has done it.
is that
But was it
that
at night?
Yes,
Wait.
at night.
a professional
Where did your
nanny?
sister go? Where did your sister go?
She
Your
was
sister
just going
clubbing.
around Aja. Do you know when we found this guy, Aja? How would you carry a baby that is not even up to 3 years and we realized that she was begging money with the child.
Of course, people are moving mad. That's legit.
If you go and get a
People
nanny,
are
if you go and
always
get a
going to
nanny,
be
that's-
moving mad, but does not mean that people too will
And
not
you
do
need to
their
see the
jobs.
kind of money this girl
Where
got.
did they get?
How much did
Where
she
did
get?
they
She
get the
got
nanny
more
from?
than 5,000 nairas.
Oh,
Zika,
boy,
stop
that's a
now.
lot of
Zika,
money.
when you say the kind of money, I was thinking, I was thinking 100K.
I was thinking of taking my own daughter and junction. And you just mentioned 500K.
Zika,
I was
Zika.
like, listen.
Zika, another opinion is there are teachers that are bad, but doesn't mean that you will not send your child to
Hold
school.
on. Hold on. I was
So
just
where did
thinking.
your sister get
Wait.
the nanny
People are not even thinking what I'm thinking.
Okay,
I was
thinking.
thinking you just say 500K. This is what I'll say. And that was after dark. See you people next Amarachi. Let's go to the junction.
Zika,
But
people are always going to, they're always going to be bad people doing certain things. They are bad barbers. They are bad barbers that will ruin your hairline.
avoid
But you
taking
still
care of
have to
the
go and cut your
Okay,
hair.
Zika, let me appeal to you. You may not understand clubbing, but can you ask them?
Understand?
Wait,
Everybody quiet.
That's
Quiet.
Can your husband refuse you from going to birthday parties? Let's stop you from going to birthday parties.
Now. Let me say something in defense of Amal. This same person that doesn't like clubbing is the one that went to Tunde and met club.
And today was not there.
Thank you.
And today was not even there.
Not there, but she was not celebrating.
So proud of you on
Zika,
Sunday.
if I was you, if I was you, just keep quiet.
All right. We're gonna go on a break, and when we come come back, it'll be all music. Thank you for listening to us. We'll just guide you with the music. Big shout out to Tunde Ednot, by the way. He is one of Nigeria's best bloggers.
Yes,
shout out
he
to
is,
Tunde
actually.
Ednot. There are so many bloggers out there that are always looking for a bad story. There's one blogger that said Baby Benaya is a scam.
Really?
I don't know if we should even talk about that one now. Let's not give them unnecessary exposure.
Publicity.
Let's leave them happy.
Let's leave them happy. Yeah. Let's leave them to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah, you know.
All right, guys, a quick break, and when we're back, it'll be After Dark with Daddy Freeze. And this particular episode is actually available on my YouTube. You can see what Coolfm looks like. Go check it out on YouTube so you can be a part of this show every single day. We don't record every day, but once in a while we do. And we're also up on facebook.com/Coolfm Nigeria.
All right.
Is that it?
Yeah.